How strong can a human actually become? These athletes gave us measurable answers. Strength is often talked about in stories and legends, but these performances weren't legends. They were measured, recorded, and verified. Explosive power isn't always about tons. Sometimes it's measured by how far a single motion can propel a projectile. In shot put, performance depends on the ability to generate massive force in a fraction of a second, transferring power from the legs through the torso and into the throwing arm. Ryan Crouser turned that process into one of the most powerful sequences ever recorded in athletics. In June 2021, at the U.S. Olympic Trials in Eugene, Oregon, Crouser delivered a historic throw of 23.37 meters, breaking a world record that had stood for more than 31 years. The mark instantly reset the perceived limits of the discipline, but the progression didn't stop there. To go even further, Ryan didn't just train harder, he evolved. By introducing the Crouser Slide, he fundamentally changed the biomechanics of the throw to generate unprecedented momentum. Over the following seasons, Crouser continued to push the record forward, refining technique, strength output, and release velocity. In 2023, at the Los Angeles Grand Prix, he extended the world record again to 23.56 meters, confirming a new era of explosive power in shot put. Upper body strength has always been tested with one simple question: how much weight can a human press? In powerlifting, the bench press remains one of the clearest measurements of upper body maximal strength, a direct test of how much force the chest, shoulders, and triceps can generate together. Julius Maddox pushed that measurement to historic levels. On February 21, 2021, at the Hybrid Showdown meet in Miami, Florida, Julius Maddox pressed 355 kilograms, the heaviest raw bench press ever recorded in sanctioned competition. With that lift, he broke his own previous record of 350 kilograms, set at the 2020 Arnold Sports Festival in Columbus, Ohio. But his progression was not driven by strength alone. Maddox became known for optimizing technical elements of the lift: bar path efficiency, extreme upper back tightness, and leg drive timing, all designed to maximize total force transfer during the press. He demonstrated how refined mechanics and peak muscular force can redefine the upper limits of human pressing strength. In wrestling, strength isn't measured by a barbell. It's measured by what you can do to another heavyweight. In Greco-Roman wrestling, heavyweights are built to resist movement, low centers of gravity, massive frames, and years of positional training designed to make them almost impossible to lift cleanly. Aleksandr Karelin made the impossible routine. In the late 1980s and throughout the 1990s, Karelin became famous for a maneuver later nicknamed the Karelin Lift, a reverse body lift executed on opponents who often weighed well over 120 kilograms. The move required extraordinary posterior chain strength, explosive hip extension, and precise timing under live resistance. It was that he could do it repeatedly against elite world-class heavyweights who knew exactly what was coming. Between 1987 and 2000, Karelin compiled one of the most dominant records in combat sports history. He remained undefeated in international competition for 13 straight years. His physical control forced opponents and coaches to rethink heavyweight defensive strategy entirely. He didn't just win matches. He made world-class heavyweights look physically overmatched. 500 kilograms was supposed to be the ceiling. Björnsson treated it like a checkpoint. In strongman competition, the deadlift remains one of the purest measurements of total body strength, demanding coordinated force from the legs, hips, back, and grip all at once. Hafþór Björnsson pushed that measurement into territory few believed was possible. On May 2, 2020, at the world's ultimate strongman Feats of Strength event in Kópavogur, Iceland, Björnsson lifted 501 kilograms, officially surpassing the long-standing 500-kilogram barrier. But the number alone doesn't explain the difficulty. At this weight, success depends on precise leverage, bracing mechanics, and the ability to maintain spinal position under extreme load. Björnsson combined exceptional frame size with highly refined deadlift technique, allowing maximum force transfer from the floor through the lockout. The 501-kilogram lift didn't just add 1 kilogram to history. It demonstrated how close the human body is operating to its structural limits in maximal pulling strength. In Olympic weightlifting, strength isn't measured in a single lift. It's measured by the total no one else can approach. In the super heavyweight division, the clean and jerk and the snatch demand not only maximal force, but precise speed, timing, and technical control under extreme load. Lasha Talakhadze combined all three at a level the sport had rarely seen. On August 4th, 2021, at the Tokyo Olympic Games, Talakhadze posted a historic total of 488 kilograms, lifting 223 kilograms in the snatch and 265 kilograms in the clean and jerk. The margin over the field wasn't measured in kilograms, it was measured in classes. But the progression didn't stop in Tokyo. That same year, at the World Championships, he pushed the world record total to 492 kilograms, reinforcing one of the largest performance gaps in modern weightlifting. What makes his dominance unusual isn't just peak strength. It's technical efficiency under maximal load, bar path precision, receiving stability, and the ability to stand up with weights that traditionally end attempts. Lasha Talakhadze didn't just set records. He established a standard of total body strength the rest of the division is still trying to approach. Strength records continue to rise, but each generation builds on the limits set before it. Which performance impressed you the most? Subscribe for more stories about the limits of human potential.